Ladies and gentlemen, I have a shocker, or maybe not a shocker, for you guys. As you saw in my last video, I made a whole video about how Snoop Dogg is giving up smoking marijuana, and sure enough, not even 24 hours later, early this morning, or earlier today, Snoop Dogg came out with a new advertisement, and it turns out he is not actually giving up smoking at all. He's actually working with Solo Stove to create a smokeless stove. Here's a little portion of that advertisement.
I have an announcement. I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. Done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all sticky icky. I'm going smokeless. Solo Stove fixed fire. They took out the smoke. Clever.
Yeah, so I did say in the original video that there's a high likelihood that he could be, trolling us all, that this could just be for some sort of advertisement. I don't know if I said particularly that part, but if you actually, go onto the Solo Stove site, you could look it up and you could see that he probably looks like he's high while he's even filming about the smokeless stove. Like, they show little takeouts in the video and he looks like he's baked on set. So it's safe to say he's not gonna stop.
Boop, boop. It look like a biscuit, cuz. Where did I put my marshmallow? Yeah.
Now, an interesting side note about what happened there is that obviously, this wasn't done in a vacuum. Other people were watching what Snoop Dogg was doing. And the rapper Meek Mill actually gave up smoking weed, or at least said he did. He said he was gonna stop smoking weed because Snoop Dogg was not smoking weed anymore. Here's one of the tweets right here. So Meek Mill said, "I'm a quit once I," he didn't spell it right. "I'm a wit. Once I go in Dubai, Snoop start taking no smoking challenge. We gon' follow up. It's not healthy for me." He goes on, he actually says a little bit more after that. He said, "I'm gonna go to Dubai and completely quit smoking. I'm gonna follow Snoop. My doctor said I have a little emphysema in a chest, because I guess he got more than 3. If I don't stop smoking it, it cuts my lifeline in half. I was addicted to the nicotine, and this new weed got too many chemicals and too risky to play with my mental." Now, I've already seen videos where people kind of talking about this, that Meek Mill, followed Snoop, which is hilarious because obviously Snoop did not quit smoking weed, and we should have known better considering, and I even said this in the video, like, he almost smokes 30,000 blunts a day. That was the math that I ended up putting together. I mean, not a day, 30,000 blunts a year, whoa. So, the idea of him stopping cold turkey with a Twitter post was kind of out there. That being said, I've already seen some videos about Meek Mill, and people are saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be a follower. Oh, that means you're weak-minded," or whatever. And first of all, I think that there's a real problem with judgment on the internet. Too many people are so harsh in their judgment about if somebody chooses to do something. I've heard criticisms of people talking about, why didn't you quit if you knew you had emphysema, if you knew it was gonna be a health problem, etc. And my point of view on this is this. He may have wanted to quit all this time. He might have already had a desire to quit. He may have already thought about it several times. I need to quit, I need to stop smoking, and didn't feel that impetus, that energy behind it to do it, which is, so typical of people who are, addicted to something. And when Snoop Dogg quit, it might have been a wake-up call for him. And what's so wrong with somebody inspiring to you to make your life better? Why would we, as a society or as individuals, decide to make fun of somebody for trying to make a decision to make themselves better? I don't understand why people have to be such bullies. I don't know why the internet is such a bullying place, or that's the culture of the internet. Obviously, it has something to do with the anonymity of being behind a keyboard and not having to look people in the eye. But, if Snoop Dogg inadvertently helped Meek Mill quit smoking weed, or at least question his weed smoking habits, I don't see that as a bad thing. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have the same old Snoop Dogg who's been smoking since the 6th grade. He ain't stopping today, not for you, not for me, not for anybody. If you guys like this video, consider subscribing. You could follow me on Twitch as well. I do some live streams on there. And, my link tree is posted in the description below. Hope you guys had a good time. Savage Instincts out.